Derek Chen didn't continue answering and hung up the phone again. Evan Forrest sighed. Strange, why is this Derek Chen so irritable? It's fine, I'll just call him again to ask. Derek Chen was furious. You bastard, what the hell do you want? Evan Forrest said calmly. Mr. Chen, I just want to rent your house, you don't need to be so irritable. Derek Chen's long-suppressed emotions finally erupted. Fine. I'll rent it to you. I'm on the rooftop of Building 3 at Fangji International right now. If you want to rent, come over right now. Come on, if you've got the guts, come find me. On Evan Forrest's side, after getting approval, he immediately said goodbye to the woman. Wait for me, I'll go find him right now to rent the place for you. The woman wanted to say something to stop him, but Evan Forrest had already closed the security door. On the other side, a young guy came to Derek Chen's side. Brother Chen, what's wrong? Derek Chen answered. Nothing, just an idiot. The young guy pulled Derek Chen aside. Never mind him, come with me. I need to talk to you about something serious. Brother Chen, I just calculated the supplies we've gathered can support us for half a month at most. Derek Chen frowned. You mean, the young guy said in a low voice. Brother Chen, including us, there are 15 people total. I think keeping those 4 elderly people is unnecessary. Let's just kill them. Brother Chen thinks killing others openly probably won't be agreed to, especially since these past few days we've been eating food shared by these 2 elderly couples. The young guy chuckled. Brother Chen, leave this to me, I'll handle it. After we deal with these old folks, we'll kill the other men too. As for the women, kill the ugly ones too. Derek Chen also agreed to only keep the pretty ones. Who knows how long this apocalypse will last? Might as well keep a few around for stress relief. You know, a bit of fun. After Evan Forrest got the real estate agent's approval, he rode his bicycle to Fangji International. Along the way, he even toyed with those walking corpses. Those survivors heard the commotion on the road and looked out to observe. Some even sent distress signals to Evan Forrest. But there were also those who knew that guy definitely couldn't escape far. His final fate would be to be torn apart by zombies. After a long time, when Evan Forrest looked back again, he found that the zombie horde following him had lost track. Then he stopped at the entrance of the residential area. At a glance, the environment inside was many times more luxurious than his old residential area. On the rooftop of the residential area, everyone gathered together plotting inhumane things. They planned to seize the elderly people's supplies and then throw them off the high-rise building. But watching the young people whispering, how could the elderly not notice? The old man, Walter Wang, was a retired soldier who had participated in battles large and small when he was young. He kept comforting his wife, a retired military doctor, beside him. Grace, we're already old. Survival supplies are getting scarcer. Those young people probably want to kill us burdens. I think we should give them the hope of survival. This country and this society still need young people to build it. The old man sitting beside them was called Howard Joe, a retired military industry expert. He chuckled lightly. Old brother Wang, you're still so open-minded? Walter Wang turned back and asked if he thought the same way. Howard Joe nodded. We've given our whole lives. We don't know how to do anything but give. Can't blame these kids. Staying alive is definitely the most important thing. It's just that, old companion, I'm making you suffer with me. His wife Lillian rolled her eyes at him. I've already suffered for decades. Do I care about suffering a bit more? At the same time, Derek Chen and Marcus Shaw had convinced all the young people and were walking together toward the 4 elderly people. But Marcus Shaw had ulterior motives. First kill these old things, then kill the other males, and finally kill Derek Chen. That way all the supplies and women will be mine. But at this moment, Walter Wang actively walked toward the crowd. We know what you're thinking, children. Don't worry. We won't take up your supplies, and you don't need to push us off the building. Doing some things will have bad effects and will also be a torment to your body and mind. We old folks will just go back to our homes and wait to die. But even so, they refused. We can't let them go. Who knows if they'll go downstairs and open the security door to let in zombies. We must throw them off the building. Just as everyone was at a standoff, the iron door to the rooftop was suddenly knocked on. Mr. Chen, are you there? I'm the one who called you earlier. I want to rent your house. Derek Chen was like he had encountered a lingering ghost. It's the damn apocalypse. Who still rents houses? Who the hell are you? But as soon as he finished speaking, the 3-centimeter thick iron door was torn open with a bang. It turned out Evan Forrest's strength had reached a super strong 40 points. He accidentally used too much force and knocked the door open. Marcus Shaw leaned close to Derek Chen's ear with a scheme. Brother Chen, just say you'll rent to him. Then we'll watch him go downstairs. When he gets downstairs, we'll throw those 4 old folks down to make noise. Then the zombies will come out. He'll definitely run, and we'll be safer here. Derek Chen smiled faintly after hearing this. Right, that makes sense. You're smart and cunning enough. Then he waved his hand in a dismissive manner. Hey you, the house is rented to you. You can go now. Evan Forrest didn't expect it to go so smoothly and quickly took out a stack of cash from his pocket. Derek Chen was stunned at the sight, thinking this person must be an idiot. Then he urged Evan Forrest. Alright, that's enough. You can live in the house. As long as you want, hurry up and leave. As Evan Forrest waved his hand to leave, he saw several elderly people about to leave the rooftop. Excuse me, are you Grandpa Howard Joe? Howard Joe looked at him with some surprise. Young man, do you know me? After confirming, Evan Forrest excitedly grasped his hand. I've seen you on TV. When foreign countries blocked weapon technology, you led the team to overcome various technical difficulties and gave us weapons we're proud of. You're a hero, Howard Joe chuckled. You're too kind, it's all in the past. Evan Forrest looked at the other elderly people. Elderly folks, are you leaving the rooftop? It's very dangerous outside now. Howard Joe shook his head. We're not going back. There aren't many supplies. Let's leave hope to those young people. We're already old and useless. We won't waste resources. Hearing this, Evan Forrest's face suddenly darkened as he imagined various scenes of the elderly being persecuted. Even Derek Chen felt uneasy seeing this expression, thinking this kid was definitely a ruthless character. Evan Forrest hoped the elders would come with him. My place is pretty safe, and I believe I have the ability to protect you all. But the elders flatly refused. Thank you for your kindness, but we'd better not. We'll only be a burden to you. Just having this thought is already very comforting to us. Evan Forrest continued persuading them. I'm really capable. Just come with me. You can stay in my residential complex first, and I'll help you find a real estate agent to rent apartments. The elders fell into some kind of contemplation for a moment. Howard Joe used laughter to mask the awkwardness. This young man really is quite different. Evan Forrest took the initiative to hold the elder's hand. Don't hesitate. All of you, listen to me. Come on, let's all go together. Derek Chen didn't want to let the elders leave just like that. He was about to step forward to stop them, but was held back by Marcus Shaw. Brother Chen, let them go. Isn't this better? Once they go downstairs, we'll lure the zombies over, and then let him and those old fools get taken care of together. They were old heroes who were willing to sacrifice themselves for their country in their youth, but in their twilight years, they were driven out of the safe zone by the younger generation because of the apocalypse. Not only did they seize the elders' supplies, but they also kept throwing flower pots downstairs to make noise. The purpose was to lure nearby zombies to bite them all to death. The older generation still underestimated the humanity of modern youngsters. Who could take bullets for their comrades on the battlefield? Imagine that these youngsters would be so vicious. Only retired military engineer Howard Joe noticed something unusual. Wait a minute. Have you all noticed something? What's with all these zombie corpses on the ground? Could it be that someone has developed something that can kill zombies? Walter Wang told him to put away his delusions of grandeur. That kind of thing couldn't possibly be developed this quickly. Then they all turned to look at the protagonist in unison. Evan Forrest felt a bit embarrassed. I had no choice. I could only get safely up to the rooftop just now by killing them. But what the elders cared about wasn't the corpses scattered everywhere. What they cared about was that he had killed so many zombies single-handedly. Meanwhile, the people on the rooftop had finished throwing all the flower pots, yet they hadn't seen a single zombie appear nearby. Derek Chen naturally didn't believe it. He pushed aside the man next to him and stepped forward to check. Get out of the way, let me see what's going on. But just one glance made Derek Chen break out in a cold sweat. Why are there zombie corpses everywhere down there? At that moment, a scream suddenly rang out from beside them. The man who had just been leaning over the edge was pushed off the building by Marcus Shaw. The surrounding survivors were shocked for a moment, but Marcus Shaw calmly adjusted his tie. What are you all looking at me for? Since throwing things can't attract zombies anymore, this is the only way. To use the scent of blood and flesh to attract zombies from farther away. Derek Chen led the cheering, praising Marcus Shaw's quick thinking. Seeing this, the other survivors all joined in. Soon the man fell from high above. After hitting the ground, his entire body burst apart, blood splattering and staining the surroundings red. The zombies from farther away seemed to be able to distinguish the fresh scent of blood and frantically ran toward that direction. Derek Chen laughed heartily on the rooftop. Little brother, your method really worked. Now let's see how those idiots can run. I can't wait to hear their screams. Howard Joe's wife saw the zombies rushing over and hurriedly asked her husband what to do. But at this moment, Evan Forrest asked the elders if they had a car. Walter Wang answered, "We do, but it's parked in the garage. Why are you asking about this now?" Evan Forrest looked back and smiled. It's good that you have a car. Otherwise my bicycle can't carry this many people. Old sirs, you drive to the location I mentioned to you earlier. I have something to take care of first. After saying that, he ran toward the residential complex gate. Walter Wang and Howard Joe wanted to call out to Evan Forrest. You're still young. Escape while the zombies haven't broken through the gate yet. We'll hold them off for you. If anyone has to sacrifice themselves, it should be us old folks, but their wives held the two men back. Stop being so dramatic. I can see that young man is no ordinary person. Let's all listen to him. Not causing him trouble is the best help we can give him. On the other side, Evan Forrest had already arrived at the gate and complained, I've already said this, you zombies don't exercise every day, so your physical fitness isn't good. I've been here for so long and you're only just now catching up. Derek Chen on the rooftop thought that guy was strange. Something's odd. The zombie horde hasn't broken through the gate yet, so why did he go toward it himself? Marcus Shaw thought he must have been scared silly. His brain must have malfunctioned. What else could it be? A moment later, Derek Chen turned back and laughed. You were right again, Brother Shaw. That guy actually opened the gate himself. But why did that guy start running again? Marcus Shaw believed running made sense. Even if he's stupid, he can't go against biological instinct. Derek Chen thought that made sense. Brother Shaw, you're really knowledgeable, but the next second, Marcus Shaw couldn't hold it in. Wait a minute, Brother Chen, something's not right. The direction that guy is running toward seems to be. Then the two looked at each other with ashen faces. He's leading the zombies toward us. At the same time, the zombie horde, under Evan Forrest's enthusiastic guidance, was already surging into the residential building like a tide. Before long, Evan Forrest appeared on the rooftop once again. Seeing this, everyone roared, "What the hell do you want to do?" But Evan Forrest picked up a door panel and hid behind it. Didn't you really want to lure the zombies here? Helpful me brought them over for you. You're welcome. A moment later, dozens of zombies surged onto the rooftop. When they saw these survivors, it was as if they saw food. Derek Chen and the others were horrified at the sight. "Thanks a lot, you bastard." After the four elders moved into Evan Forrest's residential complex, they often had simple meals together with Lily May and her daughter, as well as Evan Forrest. But one day, Sophia noticed that Evan Forrest kept staring at her and thought there was something dirty on her face. After a long while, Evan Forrest finally spoke up and asked about the school bag. Sophia blinked, a bit confused. "School bag? What school bag?" Evan Forrest pointed at the old lady. "Although it's already the apocalypse, you're still young and can't do much. You should study hard. This is Grandma Lillian, a retired teacher. She can teach you. I'll take some time to get your school bag and textbooks for you later." Sophia had little interest in studying and looked at her mother dejectedly. "It's already the apocalypse. Do I really still have to study?" Lily May thought for a moment and decided to follow Evan Forrest's suggestion. "Be good and listen to Uncle. Studying is the only thing you can do right now." Evan Forrest told them to eat first while he went down to throw out the trash and bring back Sophia's school bag. Sophia lamented, "Uncle, what grudge do you have against me?" And so, the originally lifeless Sunshine Complex became much livelier with the addition of 6 new residents. Time came to the evening. 2 zombies wobbled and twisted their way toward a 2-story auto repair shop. But the next second, they were struck through the foreheads by 2 arrows and killed on the spot. The man who shot the arrows was an amateur archer before the apocalypse. Now he was clearing zombies wandering the streets, but he couldn't clear the zombies inside the shops and was afraid of attracting the attention of zombie hordes. With the man were another woman and 2 men. Their food could only last 7 more days, but water wasn't a problem for now. The water plant hadn't stopped running. There must be people there continuing operations. At that moment, a loud roar suddenly came from outside, scaring the man who was shooting arrows. His face changed drastically. The fire from the explosion was in a building not far away. The zombie horde nearby was immediately attracted to it. The short-haired woman quickly came to the window to check which bastard caused such a big commotion. Then a lone woman appeared outside, being chased by the zombie horde, running while letting out desperate screams. Then a giant palm slapped toward the woman, crushing her into a pulp. It was a giant zombie standing 3 to 4 meters tall, its body wrapped in black sinews, grotesque, terrifying, and immensely powerful. The short-haired woman watched with a pale face. Has it mutated into a giant zombie? Can zombies actually evolve? But just then, the sound of a trash bin's wheels scraping suddenly came from the alley. Hearing this sound, the short-haired woman thought there was another giant zombie nearby. But the next moment, the person pushing the trash bin out was actually Evan Forrest. He even knocked down the zombie horde along with the giant zombie. Evan Forrest's strength attribute had now reached its limit, and his stamina and speed had also reached super strong levels. When passing through the alley, he didn't even glance at the giant zombie. The short-haired woman hiding on the second floor of the auto repair shop quickly recognized Evan Forrest. "It's him! It's actually him!" The other guys had a feeling of having narrowly escaped death. "Holy crap, am I seeing things? I think I saw someone running while dragging a trash bin. Big sis, the zombies were led away by that person. I think we're saved." The scene shifted to the supermarket downstairs in the residential complex where Lily May used to live. Evan Forrest placed the trash bin at the entrance of the complex, then planned to go upstairs to get Sophia's school bag and textbooks. But at that moment, 4 thugs hiding on the second floor of the supermarket called out to Evan Forrest. Hey, what are you doing?" Evan Forrest looked up and glanced at them. "Do you need something?" "My complex's trash bin was full, so I'm looking for a place to dump the trash. And by the way," but before he could finish, the thugs couldn't help but mock him. "Listen to this! This guy actually said he came to dump trash. Now that's talent. That's truly unique in the apocalypse." Evan Forrest thought dumping trash was normal. Apocalypse or not, it didn't affect his life much. "Do you guys need any help? You can tell me." Baldy was displeased hearing this. "You really are an idiot. I'm eating well and living well here, and you're asking if I need help? Are you brain damaged? Believe it or not, if I just shout randomly, you'll be chased by zombies." Evan Forrest didn't want to waste time. He waved his hand, said goodbye, and left. But this action upset the thugs. "Let's lure the zombies here. I'd really like to see someone being chased by zombies. Besides, we're absolutely safe on the second floor. Unless zombies can fly." Then the 4 of them made ghostly wailing noises like loudspeakers. But they shouted for several minutes without seeing a single zombie appear downstairs. Where the hell are the zombies? Could there be no zombies around us? Impossible, there aren't that few zombies here. Evan Forrest walked to the entrance of another building across the way and looked back. "Don't worry, they're coming soon." After saying that, he disappeared from everyone's view. Those thugs couldn't hear what Evan Forrest said. What a letdown. We couldn't even lure zombies to kill that idiot. The next second, the pebbles on the ground suddenly shook violently. Everyone heard heavy footsteps nearby. Holy crap, there really is something. What's that sound? But as soon as the words fell, a huge and grotesque face appeared outside the window on the second floor of the supermarket. After those 4 thugs died miserably under the trampling of the giant zombie, the protagonist Evan Forrest went to the bookstore in the first floor shop of the residential building across the way. But just as he walked up the stairs, he heard a human baby crying. It wasn't until he reached the landing at the corner that he saw a woman hanged before his eyes. The child was clearly still alive, so why did she choose to hang herself? Wasn't this equivalent to cutting off the child's last chance of survival? Although the baby kept crying, the voice sounded very weak. Evan Forrest took the baby from the woman's arms and tried to soothe the baby's emotions with his warm palms. Then he found a diary from the baby's blanket. It read, "No rescue, no food. I'm getting weaker and weaker. I know I'm almost done for. I saw those people turn into zombies after they died. I don't want my child to be bitten by me. Now while I still have strength, I should do something. I'm afraid of hurting my child. I must endure the pain to smash the teeth in my mouth and wrap them with tape. This way, even if I turn into a zombie, I won't bite my child. My child is called Mia. If someone finds this, I hope you can let her live. I know children are burdens in the apocalypse. If you want to kill her, I only hope you won't throw her outside. I don't want her to be eaten by zombies." After reading the diary, Evan Forrest let out a long sigh. "Don't worry, I'll do my best to keep your child alive." But as soon as he finished speaking, a basketball eerily rolled to Evan Forrest's feet. The next moment, a zombie that looked eerily like Garfield pounced over. This zombie was much faster than any he had encountered before. He gently drew Frostmourne, wondering why the baby could still survive with such a powerful zombie here. But he quickly realized that this zombie was perhaps waiting for prey, using the baby as bait to hunt humans. Thinking of this, he split open that speed-evolved zombie with one sword strike and gained 3 attribute points. This intelligent zombie made Evan Forrest feel strange, because all the zombies he had encountered so far seemed rather unintelligent. And from the flesh of this dead zombie, a red crystal actually dropped. This oddball Evan Forrest thought of a reason. The zombie must have been reading and studying here. Indeed, knowledge is power, and learning makes one progress. Well, since I'm already here, I might as well get Sophia a few sets of test papers and exercises. Sophia looks like a girl who loves studying. She'll definitely be thrilled when she sees these later. Meanwhile, in an underground base somewhere in the desert, a professor looked in amazement at the sealed crystal. Was this obtained from a mutated zombie's head? The female officer reported. Yes, this zombie was somewhat special. So we examined its corpse and discovered this crystal in its head. The professor eagerly wanted to hear the officer's explanation. Tell me the details quickly. The officer reported truthfully. Nathan Shang fired the first shot on sight. He used a sniper rifle and hit the zombie's head with one shot. But not only was that zombie not killed, its mobility remained intact, and it rapidly attacked the base. Nathan Shang fired several more shots in succession, each hitting its head until the zombie's head was completely blown apart and it finally fell. Before discovering this zombie, the zombies we encountered could be killed not just by gunfire, but even by an ordinary iron rod stabbing into the head. But this time, one shot to the zombie's head couldn't kill it. This is simply unbelievable. The professor believed the zombies were evolving. But why are they evolving this way? Even a headshot can't kill them. They're like demons. Among the bases in our country, only the Dragon Palace base and the Galaxy base can still be contacted. But the zombies outside are constantly evolving. Can we really still save this world? But the female officer suddenly blushed and indicated she had an immature idea. I used to like reading novels in my spare time. Many zombie novels describe crystals in zombies' heads. They're essential materials for evolution. When humans kill zombies and obtain crystals, they can absorb the energy inside and evolve to extraordinary levels. I wonder if this crystal works the same way. The professor never read novels and knew nothing about this. Hearing the word zombie novels drew a completely blank stare. After Evan Forrest rescued the baby, he left the bookstore. He walked brazenly on the street, catching the attention of an influencer. The woman was a somewhat famous cake influencer online who always wore Lolita fashion while filming herself making cakes. At that moment, Evan Forrest suddenly glanced in Chloe Sue's direction. Frightened, she immediately covered her mouth and shrank below the windowsill. Oh no, he looked this way. Was I discovered? And Evan Forrest did indeed see a figure flash by, guessing it was a survivor. But just then, a car stopped at the entrance of the police station. After confirming there were no zombies around, 4 men involved in organized crime in Huang City got out of the car. But at that moment, Evan Forrest greeted them. Although they were some distance apart, he could still smell a strong scent of blood on these people. Buzz was startled. With so many zombies outside, there's actually a living person on the street. Curly next to him asked everyone if they should take him out. Bun pushed the idea aside. Save it. We're on a mission from the boss. The last thing we need is to attract a horde. Curly nodded. True. Fail this, and the boss will have our heads. On the other side, Baldy in the car sized up Evan Forrest, thinking, this kid isn't running? When our people come out with the guns, I'll tie him to the back of the car and drag him, letting zombies chase and bite him. But Baldy had only just thought this when he saw Evan Forrest suddenly leaning against the car window with a sinister smile. Evan Forrest felt this Baldy was problematic, so he kindly asked what they were doing. Baldy was so scared he almost didn't recover, thinking, this is really bizarre. Wasn't this kid over there just now? How did he suddenly appear at the car window? Just then, the 4 people who had gone into the police station to steal guns came out. This kid is still here? What are you two talking about? Baldy weakly asked. Did you find what the boss wanted? Buzz answered. Of course. Otherwise, why would I come here? With these things, our days ahead will be comfortable, Curly asked Evan Forrest somewhat curiously. Kid, you've got guts. You actually dare to run around the streets alone. How have you survived until now? Evan Forrest seriously answered him. When I encounter zombies, I generally communicate with them first and advise them not to be impulsive. If they don't listen, I defend myself and kill the zombies with one sword strike. These words left Curly's head full of question marks. Is there something wrong with my comprehension? What is he even saying? On the other side, Buzz couldn't stand it anymore and immediately pulled out a handgun and aimed it at Evan Forrest. Kid, do you know what this thing is? Evan Forrest's face showed no surprise. So the four of you just went in to steal guns, right? Buzz was very displeased. Are you sick or something? Steal. Is it necessary to steal at a time like this? It's the apocalypse. Every person we killed before would beg pitifully before being killed. Are you looking down on me? Just as Buzz was rambling on and on, he suddenly saw a flash of sword light. His arm was instantly separated from his body. Evan Forrest expressed his apology to Buzz. Sorry about that. I've been defending myself by cutting zombies for so long I got used to it. I forgot you were actually human. This situation completely exceeded their expectations. Bun quickly pulled out his handgun, but just as he was about to pull the trigger, he was cut in half by Evan Forrest's sword. The remaining two were scared stiff. This guy's attack speed is so fast I can barely see it. Is he really still human? Baldy in the car woke the two up. You're yelling too loud. The zombies are about to be attracted. Get in the car quickly! A massive flood of zombies quickly surged from streets and alleys in all directions, desperately lunging at the vehicle like mad dogs. Baldy hit the gas and sped away, not even caring about the remaining two companions. Kid, I'm taking note of what happened today. When I go back and report to the boss, he definitely won't let you off. The other two saw Baldy run off and were shocked. You bastard, we haven't